morning. How are you today? It's a pleasure to be here for you once again for class number 1094. 1094. Okay, I'll start where I left off yesterday. I'm going to start where I left off con doble F, where I left off yesterday. At the top of page 83 in the book Gain Fluency. God offered me, Dios me ofreció la oportunidad. God offered me the opportunity to fly to the moon, but I suppose on a rocket, to fly to the moon and spend a day walking on the moon's surface. On the moon's surface. Fijaos cómo se pronuncia superficie físico. Surface. Se escribe surface. Face, no fice, pero se pronuncia como si fuera surfice. Surface. On the moon's surface or on the surface of the moon. So God offered me the opportunity to fly to the moon and spend a day, un día entero, caminando. Spend a day, an entire day? No, to spend a day walking on the moon's surface. In return, in retorno, no, a cambio. In return, I would die 1 year before my appointed time. I turned down the offer. Yeah. One year. God knows my appointed time. He knows when I'm going to die. I don't. I don't know when I'm going to die. God knows. And God said, listen, would you like to go to the moon? Sure. Yeah. Why not? Okay. You can go to the moon and spend a day walking on the surface of the moon. Safely, no problem, perfectly safe. Now, in return, you will die 1 year earlier than the appointed time. Appoint is, en este caso, el momento señalado de la muerte. Okay, your appointed time. You will die 1 year before. So, Richard, you will lose a year of your longevity. 1 year less. Oof. Go to the moon? No, thank you. I turned down the offer. Ahora, cuando enlazamos, turn down. I turned down the offer. I rejected the offer. I refused the offer. I said no. I said no, thank you. No, thank you. And it's true. I would not. Would you? ¿Renunciarías el último año de tu vida para ir a la luna? No, she wouldn't either. All right. So, but there are other things, yes. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, if God said to me, your children will live a happy life. Your children and your grandchildren will live a happy life. In return, you lose 1 year. In that case, yes. I would say yes, of course. But in any case, page 83, paragraph number 2. Paragraph 752. Ya estamos aquí. Hace 2 días, o hace un día. In this test tube, tengo un tubo de ensayo de laboratorio de cristal. Test tube. Tube, escrito. In this test tube, we have the present simple. El tiempo presente. In this other test tube, we have the simple past. Okay? You'll see, verás o veréis, you'll see that when we pour them, to pour, P-O-U-R, pour is verter, o echar un líquido. You'll see that when we pour them into this container, contenedor con recipiente, into this container, we have the present perfect. Yeah, the present perfect. Yeah, but you have to stir it. You have to stir it. To stir. Escrito stir. To stir is remover, no? Yeah, remover. To stir. Yeah, remover en inglés, to remove es quitar. De hecho, se dice hoy en México ahora, remuévalo es quitarlo. Han adoptado la versión inglesa. All right. Yeah. Test tube. A test tube. Where's my pen? I've lost my pen. Espera. Tiene que estar aquí. My pen. All right. I lost my pen. I misplaced. To misplace is mal colocar. O sea, traspapelar algo. O sea, I misplaced my pen. All right. So, one more time. In this test tube, we have the present simple. In this other test tube, we have the simple past. You'll see, ya veréis, you'll see, yol, hielo, hiedra, hierba, yol. No digáis jul. Jul es una joya. You'll see that when we pour them into this container, we have the present perfect. Yes, sir, the present perfect. Yes. So, the third paragraph on page 83. I can tell I'm losing weight. I can tell I'm losing weight. I can tell I'm losing weight. I can tell aquí. Ya noto que estoy perdiendo peso. Es que estoy adelgazando. Ya lo noto. I can tell. Esto de tell se usa 1000 veces por mes. I can tell. ¿Estás enfadado? ¿Qué te pasa? No. I can tell. Se nota, se ve. I can tell. I can tell I'm losing weight. Hey. I've had to make 2 extra holes in my belt. I guess I should buy a new belt. A little shorter than this one. Well, what if I gain the weight back? The belt. I have a belt. Yeah, this belt. All right. And, the belt you put on. Are you wearing a belt? Did you see it? The belt has holes. Now, if you lose weight also around your waist, por la cintura. Waist escrito. Se pronuncia igual que despreciar waist. Around your waist. And then the belt. So I needed to make a hole. ¿Cuántos más? 2? Yo creo que 2 más. Let's see. ¿Dónde estoy? I've lost my place. Just a second. I've had to make, he tenido que hacer 2 agujeros adicionales. I've had to make 2 extra holes, I've had to make 2 extra holes in my belt. I guess I should buy a new belt. I guess. Supongo que debería comprar un nuevo cinturón. Más corto, no? Shorter than this one. Yeah. But what if I gain the weight back? What then? Los dilemas en la vida. This is a big dilemma. You lose weight. Wow. So you put some extra holes in your belt. But then the problem is the belt. And so you decide to buy a shorter belt and you spend 20 euros for a nice belt. Shorter, but then you gain the weight back. Usually when a person loses weight, because of a diet, usually they gain it back. To lose weight, to gain weight. To gain weight, to lose weight. Los británicos dicen muchas veces to put on weight. Como ponerse una prenda de vestir. To put on a shirt, to put on a hat, to put on a ring, to put on weight. The Americans is to gain, always. To gain weight, to lose. Gain, lose, gain, lose. To gain weight. If you lose weight, I think 9 times out of 10, people gain the weight back. Over a period of maybe 1 year, 2 years, they gain the weight back. Yes. I weigh 88 kilos. About 5 years ago, I weighed 78. When I was 88 and I went down to 78. How? Eating less. It's easy, just eat less. Nothing else. Nothing else. But I've gained it back. I've gained it back. And I continue doing exercise. Yeah. I walk a lot. I do a lot of exercise. But I simply eat more again. I started eating more again and drinking wine. So perfect for me would be about 84 kilos, not 88. So I'm 4 kilos overweight, I think. All right. So I can tell. Sé que estoy perdiendo peso. I can tell. I can tell I'm losing weight. He tenido que hacer. I've had to make 2 extra holes, agujeros, in my belt. Supongo que debería, I guess I should buy a new belt, Really, I guess, en vez de hacer agujeros. Because then the part of the belt after the holes is too long, you see. So it doesn't look very good. So I need to buy a belt, a new belt, a little shorter, right? A little shorter than this one. But what if I gain the weight back? What then? ¿Y entonces qué? What then? ¿Qué entonces? Yeah. You worry too much, Richard. You're worrying about your belt? Come on, don't worry about that. Buy a shorter belt. If in the end you can't use it, well, no problem. All right. And then the next paragraph number 754, page 83. See if Alice can contact Frank Carson and get him to come tomorrow. Anytime between 10 and 12. I need to see him, and it's pretty urgent. Frank has inside information about the deal. All right. I need to see Frank Carson. Francisco Carson. Frank Carson. El señor Carson. But I don't know Frank Carson personally. Alice does. Alicia. And I say to Marta, see if Alice, a ver si Alice puede contactar con Frank Carson. Marta, see if Alice, claro que nadie entiende inglés cuando dicen, a ver si Alicia puede contactar con Carson, el Carson este. See if Alice, ver si Alicia, see if Alice can contact Frank Carson and get him, consigue que venga aquí mañana, and get him to come tomorrow. Anytime between 10 and 12. Yeah, anytime between 10 and 12. Claro, un no nativo, cuando alguien dice, see if Alice can contact, see if Alice, yeah, cefalea, see if Alice, see if Alice, a ver si Alicia puede. See if Alice can contact Frank Carson and get him to come here tomorrow. Get him to come tomorrow. El here is opcional. Get him to come tomorrow, anytime between 10 and 12. Anytime between 10 and 12. 10 o'clock in the morning and 12 o'clock in the morning. Well, 12 o'clock noon. No se dice en inglés 12 o'clock in the morning. No existe esa expresión. A las 12 de la mañana. 12 o'clock midday. 12 o'clock noon. Then 12:30 in the afternoon. El afternoon empieza a las 12. Oh, 12:01. All right. So, see if Alice can contact Frank Carson and get him to come tomorrow. Anytime between 10 and 12. I need to see him, and it's pretty urgent. I need to see him, and it's pretty urgent. I need to see him. Ahora los nativos no decimos see him, decimos see him. See him. I need to see him. y es bastante urgente. And it's pretty urgent. It's pretty urgent. I need to see him, and it's pretty urgent. Yeah. Frank has inside information about the deal. Okay. Hay una transacción, una operación. Estamos negociando una operación. And Frank has inside information. Inside information. Frank tiene información privilegiada. Secret. So Frank has I need some inside information about the deal. Sobre el trato o la transacción, la operación en marcha. Yes. I need some inside information, and Frank has some inside information. So, Marta, see if Alice can contact Frank Carson and get him to come tomorrow, anytime between 10 and 12. I'm free. I'm free between 10 and 12 tomorrow. Anytime between 10 and 12. Yes. I need to see him, and it's pretty urgent. I need to see him, and it's pretty urgent. Frank has inside information about the deal. Frank has inside information about the deal. Okay. One more. How much time, Marta? Okay. I've made plans, page 83, 755. 755. I've made plans to cross the U.S. by car. Oh, good. I've made plans. I've made plans to cross the U.S. by car. To cross what? The U.S. The U.S.? The United States. That's right. We say the U.S. I've made plans to cross the U.S. by car. Good. And, I haven't finished. I'll fly to New York, rent a car, and drive west for 5 days to the Mississippi River. From there, it'll take me another 6 days to reach the Pacific. Well, ¿cuántos días en total? 11. To cross the United States. To cross Spain. Cabo de Gata and Finisterre. All right. Probably 2 days. Yeah. I really don't know. It would take probably 2 days. Well, you can do it in 1 day, maybe in 16 hours. It takes from Cabo de Gata to Madrid, probably 6 hours. And from Madrid to Finisterre, maybe 6.5, 7, 13 or 14 hours, maybe. But you need to stop to eat, right? You need to stop for gasoline, you see. And maybe to stop to take a nap, you see. But the United States, to cross from New York to Los Angeles, for example, or San Francisco, 5 days. It's 3,000 miles, 5,000 kilómetros, from coast to coast, 5,000 kilometers. So 5 days is 1,000 kilometers per day. It's a lot. Yeah. But this case is 11 days. Why? Because the person doesn't need to reach California or Oregon or Washington. He doesn't need to reach the Pacific in 5 days. This is tourism. This is simply to see America. So this person says, I've made plans, hecho planes, I've made plans to cross the U.S. by car. Cruzar América en coche. Por coche, se dice en inglés. I've made plans to cross the U.S. by car. I'll fly to New York. Volaré a Nueva York. I'll fly to New York, rent a car, and drive. Drive west. Dirección oeste. I'll drive west. Go west, young man. Go west. Drive west. Through the USA. Drive west. Through the USA. Drive west. ¿Conoce la canción Go West? De los Pet Shop Boys. Viene un periodista del siglo XIX que dijo eso en New York. Go west, young man, go west. Recommending or suggesting to all the young men to go west. Better opportunities. Go west. Okay, I'll drive west. I'll fly to New York, rent a car, and drive west for 5 days to the Mississippi. Okay. Really, to drive from New York to the Mississippi River takes 2 days. 2 days. All right. But this is 5 days. So the person is going to drive as a tourist, stopping maybe from New York to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to Washington, Washington to maybe Nashville, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee to Charleston, South Carolina, and then to Memphis, Tennessee, maybe. To Chicago, from Chicago to St. Louis on the Mississippi River, 5 days. And then from the Mississippi to the Pacific coast, 6 days. It's longer. The Mississippi River is not in the middle, almost, but it's in kilómetro 40 si hubiera 100. There's the Mississippi River. But he says, he says, I'll fly to New York, rent a car, and drive west for 5 days, durante 5 días, for 5 days to the Mississippi River. From there, it'll take me another 6 days to reach the Pacific. Okay. I'm going to pick up a pencil and put it in the cup. All right. I'm picking up a pencil and I'm putting it in the cup. Now there are 5 pencils left. I'm going to pick up another pencil and put it in the cup. I'm going to pick up another pencil and put it in the cup. Now I'm picking it up and I'm putting it in the cup. So I have picked up 2 pencils and I have put both of them in the cup. Now, escuche esto. I'm going to pick up another 2 pencils. Grammar books, los libros de gramática, dicen another delante es singular, other plural. Tengo otro problema. No solo este. I have another problem. Another. Problem, singular, claro. Tengo otros problemas, no solo este. I have other problems. Plural, no dices another. Decimos other. Más la palabra en plural. Other problems, other issues, other cars, other. Solemos añadir some delante en este caso concreto. This problem only? No, I have some other. Samantha, hola Samantha. Samantha, mamá, la M manda. Some other problems. Okay, good. Ahora bien, cuando dices el número, volvemos a another. Voy a coger otros 2 lápices. I'm going to pick up another 2. Y aunque fueran 1000, voy a recoger otros 1000. I'm going to pick up another 1000. So another is always constant in front of numbers. Another 100. So I'm going to pick up another 2 pencils. I'm picking them up with my right hand. And I'm putting them in the cup. And finally, I'm going to pick up another 2 pencils, but I haven't picked them up yet. I'm thinking about it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, now I'm going to do it. So I'm going to pick up another 2 pencils, and I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to pick them up with my right hand, and I'm going to put them in the cup. Now, there aren't any pencils on the table anymore. Why? Because I have picked them up and put them back. I have picked them up and put them back in the cup. Okay, so esto dice another. ¿Dónde estaba yo? Mississippi River. Ya, a partir del río Mississippi tardaré otros 6 días para llegar al Pacífico. Yes. From there, desde entonces, from there, desde allí, from there, it'll take me, tardaré, it'll take me another 6 days to reach, alcanzar el Pacífico, llegar al Pacífico. It'll take me another 10 days to reach the Pacific. Yes, sir. I recommend you fly to New York and rent a car and spend 30 days or more driving around. It's very interesting. See you tomorrow.